Thoughts from Q's show last night. Let me tell y'all something. I don't be knowing what's going on. I'm a deer in headlights, just like you are a deer in headlights when I jump on the panel in the morning. I'm a deer in headlights, just like you're a deer in headlights when I jump on the panel at night. And it's a thing that I had instituted way back when I was on other panels on Thursday night. But I do the same thing on this one. And so all of the things that I implemented on other shows is the same thing, except we'll be doing it much, much better on Monday nights, right? And so one of the things that I like to do is I separate responsibilities. And more importantly, I do not. Shout out to my dog, Mr. 1950. I appreciate you. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly, my friend. One of the things that I like to do is I like to separate responsibilities. Now, anybody that has ever worked for me or worked with me, because I consider everybody my partners, not necessarily anybody that works with me. Everybody that works with me know that I am not a micromanager. So when Q says, okay, Anton, go, this is what we doing, this is how we rocking out, I'll be like, all right, cool, whatever it is that you want to do, right? I'm not a micromanager. I trust my people. I trust their judgment, and we gonna ride with whatever it is that they rock with. Now, that puts an extra amount of pressure on them and not me in order to deliver. But to be honest with you, I think that she's much better at a lot of this stuff than I am. And that's why I love having the people around. If you are the smartest person in the room at what it is that other people are supposed to be experts in, then you're in the wrong room. If you got to micromanage everybody, if you don't know how to delegate effectively, if you don't trust your people, then you need a new group of people around you. If you don't trust your people, you need a new group of people around you. And I trust my people, and they execute and they deliver every single time. So again, I want to give a shout out to Q and everybody that participated on the panel. And again, I have no idea. I cam up and I give my authentic thoughts. I don't want to know who's coming on. I just want to continue to rock out, right? So all of this is contributed to her, all right? But I have a couple of thoughts that I want to share from last night. Again, make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on your notifications. I want to fast forward to a particular part before we really, really deep dive into the show. Let me highlight the super chats because I do want to read the super chats after I go over this. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to fast forward it to a
Quest will
specific
be doing
slide.
this, and then
mate with the ones that apparently they can't see the vision for, right? So if that be the case, how come women have so much insight after they have a kid instead of before they have the kid?
So me and Carrie is right now having a conversation because, you know me, I believe that at the downfall of every major person or every major kingdom in a lot of instances, are men that's not able to recognize the type of women that they surrounding themselves with, right? And so if you see all of these men in their major downfall, and we were talking about Tory Lanez specifically, me and Carrie were going back and forth about the dynamics between men and women. Shout out to HLC. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. And then something interesting happened. I noticed something.
That's all I'm trying to understand.
They learn more times than not. People learn from their mistakes
through experience.
I really don't. I think it's timing. Like, okay, I'm 40, right? So back, I think that we are in. I say these past 2, 3, maybe 4 years has been more conversation about successful men, valuable men. Women are like being more thoughtful about who they choose and what have you. But for many women who
not struggle streaming within the stream, not struggle streaming within the stream. I'll be trying to figure out the same thing y'all be trying to figure out when y'all come on. I'll be seeing y'all comments. I try not to look at the comments when I'm cooking them on the panel. And y'all was asking the same thing that I was asking last night. Like, what the hell is happening in the lower right-hand corner of the panel? What is going on in the lower right-hand corner of the panel?
who are of a certain
Logic
age,
is cracking up.
when
I
they
be
were
trying to hold
picking their
friend.
men,
Q is
I don't think
laughing.
that they. I don't.
Hold
I don't.
on,
I
Carrie.
don't think.
Hold on, Carrie.
Listen.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come to you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Is that a Newport 100?
Yo. The only people I look over and I look at the bottom right hand corner and I say, yo, the only people that still smoke Cools and Newport 100s are women that was born before 1965, crackheads that can't get it fixed, or men that's not living their life the right way. People that are living in sin. I'm telling you, the only people that I personally, now this is just my experience. You can't take it away from me. I know what it is that I know. Women that were born before 1965 that can't let go of the habit. Crackheads that still need to get they fix, but they need that little nicotine in them. And men that's sinning and not living their life right. People that ain't got right with God yet. People that ain't got right with God yet. It's Tammy said, Anton, why do you judge us so much? Because it's the truth. We all judge each other. We all look at each other and we making this. That's called being situationally aware. It's called being human. When somebody walks in and they smell like weed, you don't automatically give them the benefit of the doubt. You start judging them and you be thinking to yourself, why are you coming into the job interview? Are you a basehead? Do you have a habit that you can't kick? It's a strong possibility that I'm not going to hire you, because if you're not professional enough to come into the interview not smelling like trees, then you're not professional. If you're not professional enough to put your best foot forward in the beginning, I don't even want to see about what it is that you look like when you get comfortable. When you walk down the street and you see a group of black young men and they all got hoodies on, and if they got a bat in their hand, for some reason, I don't think that you're going to not judge them. You're just going to automatically assume that they just came from the park playing baseball. Are you going to assume that they came from the park playing baseball? Or are you going to make an informed decision and turn the fuck around, either walk across the street or walk back in your house and then run to safety? It's a mechanism that God has built within us in order for us to make informed decisions so that we don't be out here fucked up in these streets. You need to judge. Listen, judge. You have my permission to evaluate the situation that you find yourself in and then make an informed decision. When I see a person smoking Newport 100s and they doing like this with their Newport, one of three things come into my mind. Crackhead ain't got they fix yet. Woman born before 1965, and you know them aunties ain't, and they ain't no joke. They still smoke them Newport 100s and them Cools. Or a grown man that hasn't got his life right yet. Now, here's the other situation. If you find a woman smoking a Black and Mild, oh fuck, you done. Just go ahead and wrap it up. End the discussion. If you find a chick that's smoking a Black and Mild, God bless, good luck. I ain't got nothing for you. All right. Let's continue. Now, I ask, are you smoking? Is that a Newport 100 that you smoking? Yeah. And then, first of all, had they shirt up, had a pink shirt up, got the half bonnet wrap on the back of the head. No, you about to come on a live stream with over 2,000 plus people, possibly 3,000 people watching. Right? At the end of the live stream, it was over 35,000 views or something like that. In a 3-hour span, 35,000 views in a 3-hour span. You on there with a bonnet, pink shirt, halter top, shorts, butt cutter shorts, and you got a deep voice. And I'm not supposed to judge. I'm just supposed to be like, I don't see it. Listen, we're all human. Nothing for us to see here. Let's continue. A crop top. That's what it is. A crop top.
Yeah.
And you got a crop top on and you're not built. Yo, who wears a crop top on and they not even sucking their stomach in on a low? What grown man wears a crop top and they not even sucking their stomach in? I'm just evaluating. I'm just an observant. When you be able to look at this stuff in hindsight, you able to take a more informed decision. In the moment, you're just trying to hold your composure. But let's continue.
She bloated.
Is that a new
100? That's a man.
Yeah. Hey, she need to clean that fish
That's a
tank.
man.
Hey,
told you.
Hey,
Oh
look,
no, that fish tank is clean.
no, that fish tank look like goddamn fucking Quentin Campbell last episode. That bitch foggy as hell.
Do you want to come and clean it for me?
Oh.
Chill.
Kelly asked you a question, Logic.
Yo, I ain't seen nobody smoke a cigarette in like.
We back, Logic. We back with the bacon smoke.
No,
Yeah,
change your
Look
camera.
it up. Hey, look. You see Quentin Campbell?
Y'all
That
don't
look
smoke
just like a
cigarettes?
fish tank back there. That shit. Hey, what you got? Goldfish in that fish tank?
No,
I ain't seen a nigga with goldfish since the
How
90s.
can you even see the fish? Like,
My fish is in the other room. It's only one fish in there, and it's
yeah,
a
I can't
pleco.
even see that close.
You got one fish in that big ass fish tank.
Why are you
Yes.
all up in his fish tank?
I'm doing
Nigga, you can't help but to
in
see.
my house. I am doing a like a remodel. So
Shit. I'm doing a remodel, y'all. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yo, I'm not even gonna cap, y'all. Having people with these alternative lifestyles on these panels is just as fun as having single baby mamas up here trying to tell me how it is that we need to be dating more effectively. Having people with these alternative lifestyles in order to see how they really think, and these are the people that we picking to be our leaders, and they dictating our legislative laws, and they out here slut walking and shit like this. This is a great example of why we need to be bringing these people to the front of the congregation instead of hiding them, so we can show you exactly what the fuck we dealing with. But let's continue.
I'm taking my
You
time.
doing a bad job.
Well, you come do it then.
Oh,
You come do it.
do it, Logic.
Hey, dude.
But, okay,
hey,
I have
hey.
a question.
Wait. Okay, so let me just understand because I don't be knowing who here until I get here. All right. So you said your name is Kelly,
Yes, my name is Kelly,
and
I'm that big.
huh?
And I'm that big.
So introduce themselves as Kelly, and I'm that bitch. Now, what am I supposed to think of this? What am I supposed to think of this? Huh? These are y'all best friends. In this instance, it just so happened to be 2K's best friend. These are y'all best friends. These are the people that y'all love, support, rock with. He was shooting his shot at Logic. And the reason I say he is he says sometimes he a man and sometimes he a woman. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Let's continue.
You that bitch?
Yes.
What does that
So,
mean?
all right, so it's Kelly. Okay, is Kelly a man or a woman?
I identify as trans, but
You see how God was working?
God,
Look at God. Look at God.
look at
The
him.
camera went out.
Won't he
Let
do
me
it?
bring Kelly back. Let me
It's a
fast forward a little bit.
transgeneral.
can y'all hear me?
It's
Okay,
like
we can hear you,
leader-
Kelly.
a trans.
Okay, my
the leader
bad.
of
I
the
had a
trans
phone
section.
call. Okay, so
Yo, hold on, Kelly. I'm gonna come to you 1 second. 2K, I worry about you, bro.
No. Listen.
No, don't me.
Wild people. Transgenerals is the leaders of the transsexuals. So like they like the ones you gotta salute to when you walking past the rainbow.
What?
So
they're
a gang
now. A goddamn person. What the fuck?
we've been
No,
again.
y'all just made that up.
he a shot caller now. Hey,
No, I'm myself.
Look, that's my guy, man.
Oh, so this is why they're asking this. So last show we were talking about trans, and we had a trans woman on the last show. So
No,
what?
it wasn't a trans woman. That was a whole nigga.
Yeah, but they go as
Straight
trans. They go as trans.
I don't give a fuck what you
Trans
listen,
woman.
I identify as a white man. Is that cool?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
If that's what you want to do,
Is that cool for me? I'm just curious. Since we all want to be different things, I identify as a billionaire white man. Is that cool?
If that's what you want to identify as, that's what you want to identify as. Me, I identify as trans. I'm a boy, and I know
y'all do know that our eyes work, right?
Yeah.
So why? Okay, so I'm just curious. Why do y'all be something that y'all like? How do you identify as something that you're not? What? Give me the logic. I'm genuinely trying to understand.
I can tell you that I'm anything, just like you can tell me that you're anything.
No, I can't. I'm just whatever.
So we all playing make believe now. We all playing Halloween. So we a part of Halloween and we playing make believe, right? Is that what we doing? I'm just curious. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter. Listen, I don't care if you identify as a cat with 9 lives. You're not gonna dodge this smoke. If you identify as a cat with 9 lives, you not gonna dodge this smoke. And so since we all playing make-believe, cool. You can play make-believe. I don't care if you want to dress up as a fairy and go to Disneyland. I don't care if you want to wear heels all day. That is your choice. But here's the problem. And I stand on this. 100% stand on it, on everything. The problem is then when you try to force me to see you as something that I clearly see is different from what it is that you present yourself as. You're not going to sit here and tell me that we playing make-believe and that I got to substantiate what your belief is. You can't force my eyes to see what you want to pretend that you are, but I'm clearly observant because words mean things. Somebody said, can I identify as God? Yeah. Okay, cool. Listen, you identify as that, so now they have to force you to, you're forced to call them, you got to call Aaron B. God from now on because that's how he identifies. Aaron identifies God. Matter of fact, he said he identifies as Black Jesus. Is that okay? And don't call him Jesus, call him Jesus. You're not going to force me to play make-believe because I live in a real world. What is wrong with this? When did we get to the point to where I have to pretend like you are something that I clearly see that you're not? When did a white man be able to say, you know what, I'm actually identifying as Black, so I want to use the N-word. Is that cool? The only place that people get away with this is with people that are part of the alphabet community and women. Because when I say the word bitch, y'all say that Anton is being harsh on women. I can't believe that he called. But then when he came up here and he said, bad bitch, all I could see, and I'm telling you that I could hear it, it was a bunch of people that was in the chat that was like, yes, honey. So you can call yourself a bitch, but I can't call you a bitch. Or you can say, yes, bitch, and then it means something different than what it is that I intended for it to mean when I called you a bitch, right? What we doing?
It is that I am.
If I can tell you that I am a trans woman and you can tell me that you're a billionaire, I don't think that there's nothing wrong with that.
Besides, it's a lie.
Hold on, y'all. So you don't think there's anything wrong with lying?
I'm not lying because
I'm not a billionaire.
Well, you're lying.
Do you get offended if somebody misgenders you?
No.
Hold on, M. Who? So are you a woman?
Identify as a trans woman, but I know I'm a man and I still have a dick between my legs.
You're fucking Christ.
All right, so we playing dress up. Huh? Okay, wait. I just want to be clear before we get started. So we playing dress up, right?
Oh no. Lord. This is me.
I mean, if it's Halloween every day, I want to know.
I don't dress up.
Honestly,
I dress how I feel.
Curious what the mindset is.
I dress how I feel. If I feel like wearing a dress this day, I'm gonna wear a dress. If I feel like wearing a jogging suit, I'm gonna wear a jogging suit.
So read
that super chat shortly.
All right. So
I use whatever bathroom.
What if you decide?
No, that was a serious question.
Okay, so
I feel like going to the male's bathroom. I'll go to the male's.
How we get here?
Wow.
Wait. You don't think there's anything wrong with using a girl's bathroom?
No.
Why?
Listen, all right. Kelly is not
look
one
at
of
you. Look, listen. The biggest
I
look
keep
at
getting a
2K.
call.
He can't wait to jump in. You know what I realized? It's a lot of men that's defending. It's a lot of men that's defending.
Listen,
a lot of
this
this
did he just say
wild.
if he feels like being a man, he goes into the man's bathroom? If he feels like being a woman, he goes into the woman's?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is so
it's
wild.
Cool. Like, all right, bro. See,
Look, go ahead. Let's let 2K defend it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just let people be who they be. All right. Like that's my rule. It don't affect me. But Kelly is not one of the delusional ones who will go up and have an uproar if you call him a guy.
Kelly.
What we doing, y'all? Is this what y'all rocking with? Is this what y'all support? Is this what we doing out here in these streets now? Whatever it is that you feel at that particular time, I tell you what. How about this? Going forward, if I feel a little bit more in my feminine energy, we all go into the same bathroom. Don't get mad. Don't start feeling a certain type of way. Don't say, but you're not dressed different and none of that other type of shit. It don't really matter. I feel what I feel. I'm going to do a social experiment. How about that? How about we do a social experiment? From now on, depending on how you feel, because this is the way in which we operate, right? The men's bathroom will be empty and we going to be waiting right there in that nasty ass women's bathroom. We all going to be in the same line together. Single file, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. We all going to wait for the same motherfucking bathroom from now on. How about that? I feel like a little bit different of a person today. And so as a result, I don't want to go to the bathroom with the urinals in it. I feel like standing up, pulling out my motherfucking big ass cock and using it with the door open, especially for the women's bathrooms that's a little bit more raggedy. Y'all know how y'all don't be having the doors open and the stalls be fucking fucked up. And so you can see each other fucking up the toilets and all of that shit. How about this? From now on, I'm peeing with the door open for whatever bathroom that I feel like identifying with at that particular time. How about that? If you just so happen to see a third leg, your fault. Your fault. How about that? No. You think it's cool. Right? When your girlfriend, scratch that. When your wife goes into the bathroom, if I see her and she look bad enough, I may just feel like I want to go use the women's bathroom. How about that? It wasn't making sense because y'all was holding hands the whole time as y'all was walking. You went into the men's bathroom. She went into the women's bathroom. I'm going into the women's bathroom. We gonna wash our hands at the same time. We gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna brush my fucking beard. Yeah. I'm gonna brush my beard while she's fixing her hair. When she squat down, I must just stand up. That's just the difference. No? When you walk your woman to the bathroom, I'm going to make sure that I walk in and I'm going to use the very next stall right next to her. Is that cool? Why y'all getting all bent out of shape now? Why y'all want to send me to jail? I thought that this made sense. You can't tell me how I feel. I'm feeling different. I've been influenced differently now. You sold me. You know how they say, listen, I'm open. You know how these people, whenever they want to get political or they want to get PC, they want to get politically correct, they say, you know what? I'm always open to learning more. I've learned. I understand now. I get it. So now that I get it and I understand more, I want to evaluate and try to test the waters for myself. How about I do a social experiment? I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the same thing. And we're going to see if there's an uproar. I promise you, before I go over to Japan, I will be filming my social experiment and I will be going with whatever bathroom that I feel like I identify as at that particular time. Cool? And no. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I have, without question, I have unlearned and been re-educated. I have unlearned at 41 years old and been re-educated. We all going in the same stall. And here's the thing. When I go in, I'm not looking under. I'm just going to knock. If you in there and I knock, I want to make sure that you're going to be Hey, you done in there? I'm waiting for the stall. You've been in there for a while. Ma'am. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I know y'all like to talk a little bit. Bitch, you done in there, bitch? Ain't that what y'all say to yourselves? I'm knocking on the door. You better have that lock tight or it's gonna bust open and I don't want to hear nothing from you. Hey, you done in there? Because I've been waiting for a long time and I gotta piss. I'm sorry. I gotta pee. I have to urinate. Girl, you in there blowing it up. That's crazy. Don't come in there trying to save your chick because you don't identify as that. You are masculine. Girl, you in there fucking that stall up. What'd you eat last night? No, this is how y'all want to do it. No? Y'all don't want to play this game? You want to go down this rabbit hole? Hey. What you eat? You in there, girl, you smell like something is rotten in your fucking stomach. Yo. And then I'm gonna walk out there out the bathroom like this. Yo, it's crazy in stall 3. It's crazy in stall fucking 3. And I'm gonna just wash my hands for the next 5 minutes because I know you waiting for me to leave because you don't want me to know it's you in there. So I'm going to wash my hands for 5 minutes. I'm going to wash my hands till my shit start getting wrinkled. And when you come out and you go to wash your hands, I'm going to ask you, you good in there, sis? Yo, sis, you good? I thought something was wrong. I thought you was sick in there. You good, sis? I'm going to just walk the fuck out. I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. When I go in, listen, when I go in y'all bathroom, I'm not even going to pull a seat up because I know that I feel a certain type of way. So I'm using that motherfucking bathroom and I'm going to piss on the toilet seat. How about that? If I miss, I'm going to aim right, but if I miss, I miss. If I miss, I miss. We don't got no urinals in there. We don't got no urinals in there. If I miss, I miss. If I just hit the seat, whoosh, we just washing the seat down. New rules. New motherfucking rules. I'm joining the women's boxing league. I'm using y'all bathrooms. I'm pissing on your toilets and I'm washing my hands next to you. Waiting, and I'm going to come in and, hey, sis, you good in there? Don't worry about it. I'll wait for you to make sure you come out all right. All right, this is what y'all want, right? We gonna see. So that was my thoughts. Light thoughts for what's going on. Since we all doing what the fuck we want to do depending on what it is that we feel like, let's just go ahead and go full throttle